Is school a scam, in your opinion?
School isn't a scam. Knowledge is power. School doesn't guarantee you a success, bro. Can't get successful by just going to school. So all of you there yelling, graduate this, graduate that.
I know somebody with a first class that is driving a bus. First class degree in economics and he's driving a bus.
You should not go to school and study your hobby. No offense to anybody studying art or anything like that.
Who goes
But
to
like,
study fishery?
I even heard of someone that went to school to study dance.
I know a guy that studies music.
And
He's
waste
the only
that much
person in
money.
his class. Like, he pays millions to study just music.
Bro, there are people that study chemical engineering that are washing toilet too. Hi guys, and welcome to GenZ University, where we learn everything and anything about Gen Zs. And as usual, we got some Gen Zs here that we would love to hear their opinions on what we have for today. Why? Because every Gen Z's opinion matters. Yours, mine, this small boy, this Igbo boy.
Why did you have to say Igbo? That was so traumatic. Like, why did she say Igbo?
Everybody's opinion matters. And today, our first topic is, and we're going to start off strong with the first topic. And do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Do you want to know what it is?
Tell us.
Should I tell you?
Guys, see what the topic is now.
Tell us.
Okay, tell us what the topic is, Jordana.
Yes. Is school a scam, in your opinion?
No, it's not. Absolutely not. School is not a scam. Like, at least get your freaking degree before you say you want to go and hustle or do anything. School is not a scam.
I don't. Okay, wait. Let me.
Yeah.
I don't know I came off strong, but yeah, he isn't wrong either way. School isn't a scam. Knowledge is power. I mean. So, but the only thing school doesn't guarantee you is success, bro.
Real on that.
Yeah, school doesn't guarantee you success. You actually can't get successful by just going to school.
Yeah.
You need to put that in the back of your mind. So all of you there yelling, graduate this, graduate that, bro.
I know somebody with a first class that is driving a bus. Like, I swear,
that's
driving a
actually
bus.
insane. I can't imagine back in the first
class degree in
class
economics
and
he's driving a bus. And that bus was something that got for him. So it's not a pathway to success. But then just get your degree. Like, you never know when it's going to come up. You can get it and forget about it in the next 20 years.
I think my opinion on this is that I feel like as if you should not go to school and study your hobby. You should study something that is going to make you money even like on the like when you don't have anything, like, because everybody likes to say follow your passion. If you ask me, Sha, I won't say school is necessarily a scam, but I feel like it becomes a scam when you go to school to study your hobbies. Like, now, no offense to anybody studying art or anything like that.
Who goes to study fishery?
But like, I'm just like, go to school and study medicine because you actually need a degree for that shit. Go to school and study law.
IT.
Go to school and study like computer science, all those type of stuff, because they will actually give you some very good knowledge. You can open freaking YouTube and it will teach you all the brush strokes. Okay, let's not be like that, because that sounds like as if I'm just judging or something like that. But then I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. I'm just like, I feel like as if, like, I even heard of someone that went to school to study dance.
Philosophy, what's that?
Philosophy is something. It
on
depends the country.
I know a guy that studies music. Like, every time I see the nigga in school, he always has like a guitar. Like, he's always walking around with a guitar.
Like, why would you go to school and waste that much money?
So like,
what's YouTube for? There's the internet.
By himself, and like, I don't know why you just go and study music and they pay millions to do it.
Exactly. That's where I'm coming from.
He pays millions to study just music.
That's where it becomes a scam.
It's probably a Nipo baby.
So that's exactly my point. I just genuinely feel like as if you should not go to school and study a hobby. I feel like I'm not one to talk sharp, because once upon a time I wanted to study theatre arts, and it's not a bad thing to study theatre arts. Do you get? But then my parents sat me down and they were just like, why would you go to school and study that? If you want to do that, try mass communication. Do you get that type of thing? Because that degree, as much as they want to make mass communication look useless, that is actually such a really good degree, especially since our whole generation is going into everything social media. So as much as everybody wants to make fun of it, mass communication touches everything. It touches acting, it touches directing, it touches script writing, it touches the business part of it, digital
Basically.
marketing. It touches a lot of aspects in it. So if you genuinely want to learn a lot of things, genuinely speaking, especially if you want to like enter the social media aspect, I would actually advise mass communication. Just a lot of people clown it because I don't know why in this country, if you're not serious with school, is mass comm you go and study. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Mass comm students take all the shade, bro.
Mass comm would not be somebody's first course.
Yes. Like it's so annoying. Like you say you're studying mass comm, you'll be so proud of it. Somebody will just be like
Mass comm.
Mass
What's
comm.
that?
Like it makes me feel so sad. Because it's actually such a good course, if you ask me, Sha. If you ask me. You have anything to say?
Please do not solely depend on going to school to actually make money, because that wouldn't earn you coins, that wouldn't pay your rent or even buy you the car you would want to drive. So as you go to school, also develop some sort of skill to actually cope in the real world, because you just going to school, bagging a degree, trying to work a 9 to 5, bro, that wouldn't get you.
Because I promise you, man.
Buy you Benzo.
It doesn't get you anywhere, bro. Trust me.
I promise you, in as much as everybody is like, oh, you graduate school and then you get a job, blah, 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 blah. Bro, there are people that study chemical engineering that are washing toilet too.
Hey.
Like, I need you to understand. I know it's not supposed to be funny. It sounds funny, but I promise you it's not funny. Imagine going to school to study chemical engineering. No.
I would literally be paying, like, what this guy said. How do you bag a first class and then
degree, driving a
you're
bus.
driving a bus?
It's not be like as if your parents lied to you your whole entire life. Like you just be rethinking your
With the economy now, like, nobody is looking.
Even speaking on courses, you guys know that most of these people that are studying medicine especially, like it's their parents that chose that course for them, or law. I remember when my dad was like, I need you to go to school and you will become a lawyer. You will become a lawyer. Me, you ain't no sabi read like that. Like
forcing something down my throat. I remember like growing up, I always said I wanted to be a doctor, but like guy,
I always wanted to be an engineer.
The dream burns out. So I'm sure like those my people that are actually into tech. I think we all wanted to be in one of those big majors. We all wanted to do something so special. You wanted to just be among the big three.
The law, engineering, or account.
Yeah, so we wanted the big occupations. So we never really looked into
let me rephrase that. I feel like as if it's not like we wanted to be part of the big three. It's because of how our parents hyped it.
It was. If you're not doing one of the big three,
you're not doing anything.
With your life,
and the worst part is that most of these courses. I remember one time like this that I talked to my mom about all of these courses. She just like most of these people that they are telling their children to do these courses. If they tell them to go and study that thing, they can't do it.
Honestly, can't do it.
They can't do it. Like
they can't do half of the course. Focus of the full thing actually.
Doing law, you want me to sit down and be reading different people's personal lives
learn the whole constitution.
No. So that even brings me to the fact that can we even agree with adults 100%? I feel like as if you cannot agree with a person 100%, but specifically Nigerian people, I feel like Nigerians, there's always just a particular category for them.
Nigerian parents has their own life experiences. Like you can't use your parents, and your parents can't use theirs compared to yours.
Yes. Most definitely.
For those of you with strict parents, I don't know what to tell you, Sha.
I feel like even the ones that don't have strict parents, like my mom now is not strict, but then there are a lot of things that I do not agree with her about. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know whether it's because maybe you're living with this person, or sometimes even just that random person on the road that will just tell you that why are you doing this thing? That don't you know it's not this? And I'm just like,
all these inquisitive
public
people.
Opinion is overrated. I went
inquisitive.
If those of you that went to secondary school, I went through science, art, and commercial. You know how many people were telling me, guy, you're going to fail this, go back, go and do this, and I stuck with what I was doing, and I'm happy with it. Like, don't let anybody tell you what to do, I swear.
I feel like as if parents are so caught up in the fact that maybe, I'm not saying that they failed in life, but like maybe they chose the wrong thing, or they did the wrong thing, or like there's just something always thinking that if I don't push this person, if I don't do that, they're going to end up like me, or they're going to, do you get that type of pee?
I think it is more like, not like they did the wrong thing, they didn't have access to all those things.
Yeah.
So they more like create the access for the children, so like somehow in the midst of creating it, they actually force it down on them, like, oh, I didn't get to be a doctor,
so
I didn't get
you
to
should
go
be
to
a doctor
university, so I think you should go to the university. You should become a
Live out
doctor.
my dreams
You
for
should,
me.
yeah,
Yes,
they project
that is the word.
their supposed life. I feel like it's not like they actually, what's the word? They just didn't get the access to live the life. They didn't get exposure to the university. They didn't have like the people to actually push them through school, make them study all those big courses. So for the kids, it's like you have to go to uni, you have to be a doctor, you have to
live out my dreams.
Yeah.
like the supposed life they dreamt out for themselves. They push
You
it
have
out.
to live it.
They project it on the child. So that way it comes off as them forcing the life on the child. So I think that's the problem there.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like as if like that's why we cannot necessarily agree with them all the time, because they think that they are doing you a favor. Well, in reality, you're just making a person feel, should I use the word dumb? You're just making them feel like as if, oh, they cannot do what they want to do because you know better, you know what's best, but then it's my life that I'm living. You get that type of thing. So like it's like what you said earlier, like nobody likes being told what to do 24/7. And I feel like as if they also forgot that when they were younger, when their parents were pushing some certain things down their throats, even though they feel like as if they couldn't take it, even though they feel like as if they should have listened or they should not have listened, though. That's why life is a cycle. Your kids are going to grow up and not listen to you one day, and I feel like as if that's something that they need to hold down a bit, because we all have our dreams and passions too. What do you say?
You're just there to advise your children. You're not just like control their lives. Like you're there to guide them. Like it's their life. Let them live it well.
It's
like,
more like guiding than controlling. But like the African parents, they tend to mix that part up. They tend to come up as like they come off with more control. Where they actually tell the child, oh, you have to do this thing, you must do this thing,
you must this thing. If you don't do this thing,
like, that's where the problem comes from, because like
you're staying under my house, you must
and let's not even forget about the fact that they feel like as if like you are an investment. Sometimes you don't even feel like as if you're that child. Sometimes you feel like as if you're the person that is going to take care of them in their old age. That's their responsibility. That's it.
To you, like as your parent, it's your job.
It's your job. You give birth to the kid. Like
it's your job to feed me. Like don't be making me feel like as if no.
I feel like it's not even just parents, even adults as well.
The millennials.
The millennials. That's a very good.
Those people.
Millennials, like, boomers, all those.
I'm talking about my uncles per se. Like, have you seen the way they act? They act like, oh, they wouldn't try to do this when they were my age.
When they were like,
they did worse.
They did worse. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Do not make me dig up. I'm like, are you trying to judge me? So, I feel like it is an African thing, like the African youths or the African millennials that we have just come up as like too judgy, like they know everything. Meanwhile, they literally do not know the half of it.
And that mentality can't stay.
It can't stay.
Like, at all.
It can't stay.
I'm not one to always agree, and like I really agree with people. Every time there is something on ground, I tend to have an opposition to it. Like I'm always opposing things, be it at home, outside, on the road. I oppose everything. Like, I oppose everything.
Because somebody cannot just tell you something and then you just do it.
It's not possible.
Anyway, like I must do this thing.
I always oppose things. So meanwhile, when things like this come, and like probably I have this conversation with my uncles and they're telling me, "Oh, you shouldn't have done this." I'm like, I wanted to do it. That's why I did it.
Literally,
if I didn't
quite
want to do it, I wouldn't do it.
Like I did it your way, so I walked out.
And what it? Another thing that I don't even actually like that, or rather, another thing that I cannot agree with them on is this safety thing. Like, don't get me wrong. I know Nigeria is not safe, but then the way they make it seem like as if you go outside, it's only the kidnappers that will like it's just you.
I think I need to actually direct this to my mother. Mommy, please. I want you to know that I am fine. I am safe. Like every time I drive out the house, it is not my car that's the only car on the road.
Right.
They are not going to kidnap me. They are not going to rob me. I am fine. Trust me, I'm fine.
Like, when are you guys going to realize that being like the strictest parents are the ones that raise the most wayward kids? Like, you guys need to genuinely understand that.
Because they're the kids are itching for the outside.
Exactly. When you get to university, you literally see who had freedom and who did not. It's so obvious.
It's
so clear.
You tend to know it better.
Like, I have a Gen Z mommy, and it's just like, I'm leaving the house. Who are you going with? let me have your friend's number just in case. Is your location on? That's the simple thing.
Period.
That's the simple thing. Like, let me have your location. Let me know the friends that you're going with. Like, and she will allow me to go. Like, I can come back into the house like 12 a.m. Don't quote me on that one. 12 a.m. like.
Please don't go back home 12 a.m.
Don't go back 12 a.m. Stop it, though. Stop it. We're not motivating you to do that.
Don't go back home 12 a.m.
As far, she has my location. She knows who I'm with. Is who is dropping you. Are you taking an Uber? Like, it's chill like that. But then most parents, they don't understand that.
Like, just keep up communication to assure your child is safe.
Exactly.
You don't have to bring down the heavens on them because they just came
and they're always talking about, you can always tell me. If I tell you, you will shout at me, you will scream, and you will probably ground me for the rest of my life. Like, there's some things that I don't think I can ever tell my parents I've done in my life.
I just had a very big regret today, but I'm not going to digress on that. But just know I do not agree with all you millennial people, African parents too. I seriously do not agree with you people 100%.
100%.
Sometimes you guys are right.
I don't think I'll be able to survive.
You speak truth sometimes, but I honestly do not agree with you guys.
Another thing is that, respectfully to you guys, age does not equal respect. I just want to put that out
Please,
there.
that was so nice. That was so that
Age,
was so needed. That needed
age
to be
does not
said.
equal respect. It's
giving.
end. Why would you be doing me anyhow, talking to me
And
anyhow, and you expect
also-
me to? And they would not say don't squeeze your face. Don't squeeze your face. Am I supposed to be smiling when you're talking to me like?
You don't control my life. And it's always all those
Let me
aunties and
relax.
uncles.
It is reciprocal, bro. So like
literally,
you give respect and you take it back. You do not give disrespect and expect
the only people that I owe respect in this life are my parents. They are the only ones that I would say that, okay, in as much as you guys are annoying me, sometimes I want to shout, I have to swallow it. But then what do you mean you're my teacher, you're walking around and then you're
Man.
who gave you that authority?
Your opinion does not matter. It really doesn't.
As much as, like,
just needs
I
to
don't
know
want
where
to
they
be
stand.
rude though, because I know that they will say that next is that you're rude and that
Well,
you don't have home training. I need you guys to understand that it's not like as if I'm just going to wake up and disrespect you. If you disrespect us, when I'll now bring it back.
Sure.
Do you
I don't
understand?
need to bring back. I just won't answer you anymore. Like,
I feel like I'm always dismissive about it. Like I
don't have
don't
the time to be
I
responding
don't
to you.
I don't
I'll just-
respond. Like
Even if you are
'cause
dismissive about it,
90%
you'll be like,
of the time I
why are you
respond,
sighing? Why are you
it
doing your
never
face
ends
like
well.
that?
You're being rude. I'll just be silent. Like, okay, you said your own. Let me just be going.
so. Please, next time, do not project your life on your children. Actually, we beg you. We actually want to live lives of our own. We want to explore. We want to live life at our young age. Because literally, if I'm supposed to do all these perfect things when I'm young, then when
What
am I
experience
supposed to enjoy myself?
Before
Like,
we end this,
Make men taste this cake
what
now.
what came to my mind when he said that is that, you know, the way African parents do not allow you to date till you're ready for marriage.
like, bro,
Where do you want the spouse to appear from?
maybe like
How do you even know what you're looking for? But let me not talk too much on it, cha. I don't want it to be like as if I'm yanning too much and I'm just hating on adults. Don't get me wrong. I love you guys. I respect you guys. Thank you for bringing me into the world. If you had not asked for it.
Like,
But-
shout out to my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're a real soldier, mom.
Yeah.
You actually did a lot for me.
But then we just need you guys
and
to
I'm
understand.
actually grateful. I just need you to understand me a bit more. So yeah.
Most deaf. I just need you guys to understand that I am not you. I have my own opinions. I have my own
Yes.
life. I am my whole entire human being, and I have a brain in between my ears. So please don't make me feel stupid. Don't make me feel weird.
Share your knowledge. Don't force it on me. Like, don't
Do
Yeah.
not force it on us, please.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. This was really educative. I feel like this is a safe space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Visit TheHouseChronicles.com for more information. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. These are my little Gen Zs here, our Igbo man and our
Please stop saying
minor.
Igbo, man.
I'm not a
Stop
minor. Don't do that. don't cast me
This is the
online.
kid of the group, quite literally.
See, I'm going to be legal this year. So
Amen. Amen to that. Amen.
Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing week. It's been your favorite lecturer, and I'll see you guys in the next class. Bye.